Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing my owl collection. I have an extensive owl collection. Somebody requested me to show my owl collection. So first up is going to be this guy. And he was carved out of wood, out of a tree, part of a tree. I believe I got him in Big Bear, California. A good friend of mine got him for me when we went up to Big Bear. The back side isn't all that interesting, but I will show it. So, that's not the very first owl I got, but it's the first thing in this collection video. Now, can I move this? Okay. Next up, I have this guy. He was a little dusty. My city is very dusty. I believe I got this from a friend of mine. Another good friend of mine. And I got it, I think she got it at Hobby Lobby. So, and I think that was in Indiana, somewhere in Indiana. Next up is this picture. That's exactly what it is. It's a picture. A good friend of mine got this from Hobby Lobby for me in Indiana. I don't use the picture. He sits in a glass display case on display. Next up is this little guy. I found him at a resale shop. I can't remember where, but I found him at a resale shop, and of course I fell in love. I love owls. I just am a big owl lover. I have a lot more owls than I have dragons right now. Next is this. It's a necklace. I'm not sure if the stones in there are just pretty decorative stones that sparkle, or if there's some sort of actual stone. But it's a little necklace. Next up, I have these. I actually made these. I think they're carved out of wood, but I'm not 100% positive on that. They just dangle. This is the next thing that was actually sent to me by a fan from this channel. So they must have known that I like owls. This is made out of some sort of brass. So he's kind of heavy. Next up, I have this necklace. I believe this was given to me when I was a teenager. So it was probably one of the first owl things in my actual owl collection. It's just a little necklace. He usually hangs up on the wall. I wear them from time to time, very rarely though. Next up is this big brass one that's got 3 different owls on it. It kind of matches the smaller one. My good friend, that is a roommate of mine, gave me this in Indiana. I believe it came from Westville, Indiana. He saved it from a junkyard. What it was doing in a junkyard, I don't know. Next, I have this guy. I'm sure a friend of mine gave him to me. I just can't remember which friend. So, I have friends that know that I love owls. So, a lot of them will give me owl stuff for Christmas and birthdays and just because. Next up, I have this little bitty guy. He's some sort of stone. I think it's onyx. But I'm not sure. It could be obsidian as well. But he's just a little carved owl that's carved out of some sort of gemstone. And I got him here in Barstow, California from Barstow Station. I bought him myself. Next up is this welcome sign. Hangs over the door. Well, in front of the door, actually. And I got this here in Barstow, California at a resale shop that is also an antique store, and it's called Treasure House Mall. It's on Main Street in Barstow, California. There's nothing special about the back side, but there's the back. It's a snowy owl. I do know that. I do like snowy owls, of course. It really doesn't matter what kind of owl it is. I just like owls. Next up, I have these, and they are salt and pepper shakers. I got these at Barstow, in Barstow, California, at the, it's a souvenir shop, a tourist trap, Barstow Station, where I got that other little owl thing. They are magnetized. Pull them apart here. See? These are little magnets, and it helps them to stick together, like that. You could separate them and display them on their own, but I think they look real cute like that, like they're hugging or lovers or something. Okay, next I have this. I had a whole set of these, but they got lost, which kind of annoyed me. I might have given one of them away. He's really, really old, as you can see. He's missing pieces from him. A good friend of mine back in Indiana, Westville, gave him to me. There was a whole set of them. And what I really like about him is, if you look closely, he is made entirely out of seashells. So I'm guessing somebody carved him or molded him and then glued all of these little seashells on there to make him. I'm sure that took a bit of time. I'm not sure where my friend got this. I think he said it was someplace in Mexico. And he gave me the whole set. I do not have the whole set anymore. I know the two smaller ones, I think I gave them away, and the other one that was about half that size, he got lost. One too many moves. Then I have this thing. I believe it is a candle holder. It matches the picture that I showed earlier, but I'm not sure really what it is. I think it's a candle holder. I don't believe it's a cup. See, I think it's supposed to hold a candle, but I'm not entirely sure. So, next I'm going to show this. It's a watch. A friend of mine gave it to me, and I was trying to have my roommate set the watch and put the batteries in, and the little hands fell down. and we weren't able to fix it, so instead of throwing it away, I hung him up on the wall. Next, I have this thing. It is a cup. No, I do not drink from him. He sits in another glass display cabinet on display. I believe another friend of mine got him for me. I'm not sure where. I have all kinds of owl stuff, as you can see. Now, for the rest of my owl collection, I am going to have to go around the room because it was a real pain in the butt to get them down. And then I have to go into another room. So, here's another one. Another owl thing. It's a stuffed animal that a friend of mine, good friend of mine, sent to me for Christmas. And, the arms, well, no, the legs move. Do the arms move too? I think yes, the arms move too. So, he's pretty cute. He just hangs out here on the wall. He's a little dirty, as you can see from being on the wall for so long. Next is going to be this. I painted him. He is a lamp. I'm not sure if I can turn him around, but I'll try. The back of him isn't all that. I mean, he's just an owl. It's a lamp. I believe I got him in Indiana somewhere. I'm not sure. So next up is this picture here. And it is just a thing that tells about the magical properties of owls. Some people believed owls are magical, and they still do. So, next I have a picture on the wall over here. I think that's a tawny owl, but I'm not 100% sure. Then I have some owl pictures over here. This is a snowy owl. That is the great horned owl. And that are two barn owls. And the last owl thing that I have is a clock in the living room. And I couldn't bring him down because he's too high up on the wall for me to reach. I'm quite short. But there he is. He's got the little Celtic knots around him. That was bought somewhere. I think it was in Indiana, but I'm not 100% sure. My friend and roommate got him for me. I'm not exactly sure what kind of owl he is supposed to be. I think he's supposed to be a snowy owl, but I'm not 100% positive. He could be a spotted owl as well. Well, that's it. That is my owl collection. I have some other collections, Native American stuff, as well as stuffed animals and a few wizards. I also have some dragons, some wolf stuff, and a big collection of gnomes. I believe you've already seen my gnomes. So, I have a few raven statues as well because I like ravens. So, I also have some really nice like rocks and crystals and stuff because I'm a rock hounder. So, if you want to see any of those other collections, you can go ahead and comment that down below, and I will do a video on my collections, my other collections. I have lots and lots of stuffed animals, and I have some gargoyles, because I like gargoyles, and lots of Native American stuff. I actually have Native American in me, so I have a lot of Native American stuff because, well, I just love Native American stuff. I have a few things that are Oriental, because I like the Oriental stuff as well. Just lots of different stuff. So if you want to see any of the other collections that I have, you can comment those down below, or just say that you want to see another collection of mine. You don't have to say the particular type. Remember to like and subscribe, share the video, and comment any of my other collections that you want to see, or if you'd like to see any of my other collections, just comment those down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Gotta fly!